Hey guys, here you are for part 3 of our tire fall-off comparison series. If you haven't seen part 1 or 2, make sure to watch those before watching this video. Anyways, in this video we're on lap like 42 or so of the run, so we're near the end of the run on tires. So I'm going to show a lap on board, and then I'm going to show a lap in slow motion to analyze the lap. So without further ado, let's watch the onboard lap. And here's a lap in chase view. Okay, now that we've seen the lap from two views, let's watch the lap in the slow motion. So first of all, as we're heading onto the lap, obviously, as you noticed, we got hit the wall off of fourth. That definitely didn't help the start of our lap. We were a bit slower than normal, but luckily the car was pretty straight. We were kind of still on the right line as we started the lap, maybe a few miles per hour slower. But as we're entering turn one, again, we're kind of coming off the wall pretty early, and then looking at the gas input. We let off the gas actually surprisingly late. You can see getting on the brake about 15 to 20%, which is still pretty similar to how the run started and in the middle of the run. But the thing is, at the start of the run, we were about half a car length off the inside, and we're coming higher and higher. We're still applying brake pressure. This is a lot worse than we were at this middle of the run. Now we're about like one car length. This is looking pretty similar to the middle of the run, the way that we were kind of holding the line. Only thing is, for the middle of the run, we were able to kind of diamond the corner and come back and get back to full throttle. We're still trying to turn. As you can see, the wheel, it's like almost 90 degrees, but the car is not turning. The exit, this car, just the right front is just so dead at this point in the run that even though we're applying full gas by this point, we're trying to diamond it like we were at the middle of the run. The car just not wanting to come down, and so I feel rather than getting a good exit, just the fact you can see we're getting back off the gas, the car. I mean, if we were able to diamond the corner, we'd be able to kind of straighten out the wheel. But the fact the car isn't turning down, we're still having to turn the wheel a lot, and it just kind of scraping off a lot of speed rather than helping our exit. Anyways, as we're getting off 2, I'll just go to full speed. And then coming back into 3 here, getting back off the gas about down to about 15-20% brake. So our brake pressure has kind of remained the same throughout the run. Even at the start of the run, we're not applying any more than we were before, but the main difference is that we're holding the brake just so much longer into the corner. And it's like by this point we would have been letting off and maybe back to full gas. And we're coasting. I feel we're holding the brake for longer, and we're even coasting for longer as the run continues. We're still struggling. Before we were like right around 50% gas, and now we're getting up there, but we were able to get to 50% a lot earlier. Here we have to be a lot more progressive onto the gas. So from like 30% 50% takes like 3 seconds rather than 1. Still holding around 50%, we're kind of like half a lane off, and so I think we were able to kind of like diamond 3 and 4 a lot easier than 1 and 2. I felt like the 1 and 2 it was harder for us to come down the banking. We're back to full throttle, but just like the middle of the run, we're going to have to get back off the throttle because the car is going to plow. You can see we're turning a lot, and oh, it looks like we actually were able to stay on the throttle, but I think the last time we were scared we were going to plow into the wall, and just look how close the car gets off the exit here. We were able to manage to hold the gas, but man, that right rear gets right up to the wall on the lap before you saw we hit it. So I felt like apparently this exit of 4 is probably better than in the middle of the run, but other than that, you can just see the fact that the line in 1 and 2, we couldn't diamond the corner as well, and the fact you have to hold the brakes a bit longer. I feel that's just cool to see the big differences between the start of the run and the end of the run. If we look at the lap times, the start of the run in part 1, that was lap 137, we were getting 23.48 lap times. And then as the run continued now down to lap 178, we were getting 25.9. So that's over 2.5 seconds difference in time. And so when you're always wondering, where am I losing that time? I feel that watching these types of videos will hopefully be helpful in finding that out. So hope this series was interesting, and see you next time.